Hey y'all. So I made a post earlier about the lunch and learns that I have been getting on during the day. Well, y'all, these lunch and learns are so helpful, not only in business, they are helpful in everyday life. And even with that, when I say business, I mean all types of businesses. Um And one thing that we also learned about besides lit, if y'all did not see my post from earlier about lit, um, go back on my page and look at that post because that's some good information too. But being an entrepreneur, no matter what kind of business it is, it requires you to have a DMO. And I look at it as like on our job, on my job, I have a checklist. Every day, um, we have productivity to go by, and we have a checklist that we have to turn in at the end of the day. So, on my job, um, there are certain things that we have to check off to make sure we're done for that day. Um, so, in entrepreneurship, when you are starting a business or if you already have your business because you want to continuously to grow your business and you want it, if you're an entrepreneur, you get used to having that freedom, and no matter how you look at it, if you don't have to go to nobody's job and clock in, that's freedom. But there are some things that you have to do. You just can't be going willy nilly and around all day. So I'm going to give you 5 steps of a DMO and how it helps. The first one, it eliminates guesswork, because a lot of times when we're in business, we we don't know what to do, and it's like, what should I do? Well, you should have a DMO to help you know what to do each day. And then it builds consistency. And in building consistency, now I feel like that helps. It helps you, and it also helps others to see that you're serious about what you have um picked up, like your business, the business that you have decided to go into. You're serious about it, because a lot of times we can be serious for a minute and then we get some no's or we don't know what to do, so we fall off. So building a DMO, first, it eliminates guesswork, and then second, it builds consistency, and the third thing, it keeps you focused on income producing activities, because we can be doing activities, and I notice I said I include myself. We can be doing activities, but you have to ask yourself, are they income producing activities? Because that's what we want when we become entrepreneurs, or if we get our home-based business, or if we trying to sell something like t-shirts, instance, hats. I ain't sold no hat, but I do make them. I made this one. But are you doing income producing activities? Is what you doing producing you income? Because that's the major goal, is to get you income by doing one thing. The fourth thing is, it creates accountability. It holds you accountable for what you say that you want and what you say that you are going to do. So, and you got to be accountable. I mean, you have to go through the hard things, and I ain't saying that accountability is hard, but it is hard for some people. You have to go through it. And then the last thing, it builds discipline. You have to have discipline. Just like you get up and go to that 9 to 5 or whatever time you have to be there, that's discipline. You have to be disciplined to work your own business, to do what you want to do for yourself and your family, to leave a legacy. Because we all know that a man in the Bible, it says, a wise man leaves a legacy for his children's children. So, and we want to do that because we don't want to leave our children and their children in the bind. And I'm gonna go through them one more time. Daily method of operation. That's what DMO stands for. And the first one, it eliminates guesswork. Secondly, it builds consistency. Third, it keeps you focused on income producing activities. Fourth, it creates accountability. And 5, it builds discipline. Now, if you are in need of a DMO, there are so many ways that you can find you a DMO. We have the internet, Google, Edge, and now we have what everybody is using, Chat GPT and or Gemini. So I hope this was helpful. Like, comment, share if it was. And if you got any value out of this, be sure to comment. Because we love comments, we love likes, and we love shares. Y'all have a good night.